Good morning, campers. We are back at the park. Linda dropped us off. The hostel was great. And it's about 7 o'clock. We're gonna hit the trail. We'll figure out how far we get down and what's happening. It looks like Wednesday's gonna be rain, but as you can tell, today is beautiful. Look at that view. And so we're gonna follow that white blaze over there and go up a mountain. Beautiful flowers this morning, right next to the railroad track. Looks like we go across the train track right here. Wow, the smell of train track. Appalachian Trail. That was a great hostel, great resupply. We went to Walmart, had a sub at the Subway in there, and then last night we went and got some pizza. So we're actually packing out pizza for lunch, and that's going to be neat. And some up here is called the Mason-Dixon line. Don't know exactly where it's at. Haven't been thinking about it. It'll come up when it does, and heck, that might be it. But we're having a good hike, enjoying it. It's going to warm up today, and hopefully we'll be over this mountain before it gets too hot. Amber is back home. Got to talk to the family, and check this out right here, Mason-Dixon line. This is where we go into Pennsylvania. So we have finished one more state. I think we should leave one bling in the mailbox. That's what we'll do, one bling. Okay, looks like we got this nice little bridge to go over, and that's what we're gonna do. Always need to show a view from the bridge. Isn't that beautiful? The sounds. Coming to another road, a parking lot and everything. A lot of noise, but look at this beautiful creek. And we've got a bridge going over it. So Forrest and I sat on that stump back there and had a good talk. He's really been struggling. He fell and hurt his knee, and he's just having a lot of other pains and aches. And he has decided to go back to Route 16. He got a hold of Linda, and he's gonna probably head home. So I am now hiking solo, and I'm really gonna have to be careful because my satellite unit's kind of messed up. It's very limited cell, but I'll let Amber know what's up and have a little bit of text there, and she knows what's going on. And it's hard, you know, you have to hike your own hike. I feel like we've done good up to that point, but today he's really hurting, and after a narrow we should be full throttle, and I'm feeling pretty good right now, and that's great. I'm thanking God for that. I don't have any blisters. My legs are feeling good. I think I'm gonna get to the tumbling shelter before lunch, eat some pizza, and then try and get to the Rocky shelters. I think it's Rocky Mountain Shelters, and that's about 11 miles from now. It's only 9:20, so I should easily get there in a respectable time. And just got to be careful, not do anything stupid. My finger is feeling better. This morning put some fresh wrap and stuff on it, and I can tell the swelling and some of the dimensions is really starting to come down, and it's not near as tender at all. So just got to remember what the doctor said, that it is broke, and it's going to be that way for quite a while. Slow healing and easily rebroken. So I'm just going to keep wearing this splint and protecting it and doing what the doc says. Anyway, definitely different not having somebody hiking with you, but there's a lot of people on the trail at points. I'll probably catch up with somebody and find somebody and hike around with them. Okay, let's hike on. Okay, just ahead right there is a turkey. You can see it. I don't see any babies, just a turkey, single turkey, like me, single turkey hiking. All right, that's our turkey for the day. Just like that, I'm at the first shelter. I'm not gonna stay here, I'm gonna keep hiking. The next shelter I'm gonna try and see about lunch, but I think I've got a big climb. I got to thinking that may not, that's kind of a cool looking privy. May not be the best thing to eat a lot of pizza before a big climb, so I may just eat a snack, get enough water, and get over that mountain, then eat on the summit. Wow, they had a nice little water source here. Okay, let's get over this and keep on hiking. As I'm hiking, I hear water, and there's a bridge. That's a new bridge too. So thankful for those, so you don't have to do water crossings and take your shoes off and all that. Just get your socks and shoes and everything really in good position, and you hate taking them off. But whew, the water does feel good when you have to. Look at this nice new bridge. Look at that water, isn't that pretty? Got another one over there. Look at the big trees that are falling. They've fallen before they built the bridge, it looks like, because yeah, maybe that took that bridge out, and they just went ahead and replaced some of these. That's pretty nice. We appreciate that, trail crews. Looks like we're taking a right. Just came up the trail there from the bridges, and there's this little park, and look right there. Drinking water. I don't have to get my filters out or anything. And look right there. There's a table. I'm gonna do a little early lunch. I was gonna go to the shelter, but I think no filtering and a nice table, this is what I'm gonna do. There's a nice cardinal flying over there, a couple of red ones. They look like cardinals at least. Not your bird expert. I do miss Forrest and his flower knowledge. One brilliant man on that subject. He knows his flowers. Master gardener he is. So just finished lunch, got my water. There's a trash can over there, and the car over there has an old man with his dog. He came over and talked to me during my break. He was quite funny. He owns a couple of karaoke bars, and he says he has over 3,000 recordings. He's hooks up with people virtually, and they do karaoke, and his specialty is what do you say, love songs from the 60s. And he knows how to do a good Elvis and Johnny Cash impersonations. Told me some fun jokes. He's just a neat old guy. I guess that's part of being in places. You just sometimes listen to people, and that's what they need. A pretty neat guy. And he was kind of cheered me up, missing Forrest. Forrest, we missed you, and you missed that. You would have enjoyed talking to him. He was quite the character. All right, we got a mountain coming up. Stopped before the shelter, so I'll probably record it, and then we've got about a little over 1,000 foot, maybe a 1,200 foot climb there, and then hopefully it should be downhill to the other shelter, and it's about 7.5 miles to that shelter from where I'm at now. Okay, let's go do this. So this is tumbling shelters. You have one for snoring, one for non-snoring, and look, a nice little flower up there. They've got a really nice privy down there with a fake switch for the solar light, which the light just comes in through the sides. There's no real solar light, but this is beautiful. I'm gonna take a pack off, look at my foot, make sure everything's looking good. Look at that, a clothesline and another clothesline. This is really fancy. Tumbling Run is what this is, the shelter. This is where Forrest was thinking about camping. So at least you get to look at this forest and see it. I may sign a logbook and head up, getting ready to do that big climb. Coming up the mountain there, and just ran into 2 trail workers. Gave them some bling. Really nice guys. They said up here they were cutting some lean-tos and downfalls off the trail with their chainsaws. Really appreciate those there with the PAC. Doing excellent trail work, making it easier for people like me. I'm in a little bit of a flat spot up this mountain, so almost halfway up. Basically it is halfway mark, I guess, and getting ready to go up another bit, and then we'll get to some good views. Just coming up the trail, you can see the handiwork of our trail crew guys, and I'm at a point that has a blue trail. It's a side hike to a view, and of course we're gonna go see that view to Chimney Rocks, and then White saying AT goes this way. So let's go look at Chimney Rocks real quick. Did meet a neat lady down there. She's hiking by herself. She was taking a break, doing good, and I'll probably see her maybe later tonight, who knows. But she looked like she was having a good time, and so I gave her some bling, listened to her hiking stories. She's met a lot of people hike this trail for a lot of years. Pretty neat to meet people like that. So it's not totally out here by yourself. There's trail crews and cool people to meet. Looks like we're heading up there. So we're here at Chimney Rocks, and let's see if we can go up there and get a better view. All right, on the top of Chimney Rocks. Nice little water reservoir down there. Who knows where we're hiking? Somewhere.